The 2000 EA Sports Supercross season began with the age-old question, who would unseat Jeremy McGrath?
Should the king of Supercross, Jeremy McGrath, start getting worried about Jetson? Hey everybody, Walty Wanderers, buckle up, strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Buckle up, strap in, hold on to your hats and your glasses as I blow the lid off the moto industry. Why, you ask? Well, of course I'm going to tell you. Nobody else will. If you're new, please subscribe. Subscribe right away. Never been a more important time in moto history to get centered and surrounded with like-minded moto people. Iron will sharpen iron. We're going to sharpen a little moto iron who's ready to do a little whistle blowing today. Is it time? Is it time? I want to hear from Jeremy. Jeremy, I've heard some chatter out there that Jetson can beat McGrath's 72 Supercross wins. His record, his unbeatable, untouchable, nobody's been getting close. We're talking about Jetson now already, overtaking the king of Supercross, McGrath. What do you guys think? I'm going to ask it on the community page of the channel. So if you guys get a chance, jump over to the channel, go to the community page. We're going to do some polling. We're going to ask, will Jetson beat McGrath 72 Supercross win record, and we'll reveal hopefully those results on a future video. But I want to hear from Jeremy because I've heard people, and I want to hear from you guys actually, even more than Jeremy. But the thing is that I've heard chatter about people now saying,
I think Jetson's going to beat McGrath's record of 72 wins. He's so great. He's so efficient. He can do no wrong. He's toying with everything.
That's all we hear now. Now listen, let's make no mistake about this one. And no mistake at all. This is going to be an awesome one. You know, this season has completely fell on its face, in my opinion, because attendance was down on Supercross. They were selling donuts in the stands. It was just insane. And then now we get to the outdoors, and most of the riders are tapping out, choosing to go to World Supercross over this stupid playoff Supercross they're thinking. Attendance down in the outdoors. And we've evaporated the field and started the season with 5 factory riders. 5. The only good news is the privateers. And it's rad. We're watching the privateers get interviewed. They're like top 10 guys now, and they're all thinking, like, I'm a top 10 guy. Like, dude, this is insane. The only benefit, because you're not a top 10 guy. You're a top 10 guy when half the field's gone. At least half the factory riders. But you can capitalize on more prize money for higher finishes. So congratulations. Eat it up while you can. I don't know why more people don't come race this season. I know there's a lot of riders out. You need to get out there. You can qualify right now and make the gate and collect a little money. And actually, you know, for people like Johnny Hopper, you should go race Thunder Valley, dude. You might make the gate this time. That's how insane this is. But the reality is this. I want to hear from Jeremy, MC, the king, and you guys, which, like I said, will pull this thing. We're already talking. We're talking about the perfect season. Jett's going to get the perfect season, quite possibly. Like, at this point, who even cares? Do you even care? Like, it's almost like a mulligan at one point. Because, like, I think if Tomac was out there, and I should pull that one too. If Tomac's out there, does Jetson walk away with this thing the way he is now? Is Sexton even coming back? And if he does he have anything for Jetson? I personally don't think he does. And I don't even think if he did, his heart's in it, and he'd be ready to leave it all on the track for Honda to go chow. In fact, I don't think Honda wants Sexton back. In fact, I got to do a new video about that because I don't think that Honda wants Sexton back. I bet Honda urged Sexton to stay at home last weekend. Truth is usually somewhere in the middle. But I really want to know. We're already talking about the perfect season from Jetson. We're already talking about him taking McGrath's record. You're 4 motos into the dude's 450 career. Now, like I was about to say, I'll make no mistake about it. The dude does look like he's not trying out there. He doesn't look happy for some reason either as he's smoking everybody. Why? I don't know. I was talking to the Daniel Blair on the Main Event Moto podcast. Look him up on Instagram if you'd like, and you can find that if you don't know or haven't already seen it. But we were saying, would you appreciate more if you saw, like, I don't know, back when Bubba had to deal with Reed and Reed with Bubba, or our Poto had to deal with Dunge and Dunge with Poto. There's nobody to deal with Jetson. Would we be better off if we had a Tomac in there, at least forcing that dude to get out of his comfort zone? Because what I'm seeing, he may as well have one hand tied behind his back. He's totally efficient on the bike. There's no stopping the kid in terms of that. But this is moto. This is moto, and just that when you least expect it, something either goes wrong with you or somebody decides to step it up, and next thing you know, you have a new challenger. Even back in McGrath's era, he had to deal with Ricky coming in, and before that it was Emig. You always had somebody. So we better hope somebody steps up and does something. But the reality is, let's say we even give him this season and even next year in Supercross, he goes out and smokes. He's going to have to string together 72 Supercross wins. That's a lot of years that you're going to have to put together. Now, clearly, anything's possible. But is it a mistake to start giving him basically that type of juice now? What do you think, Jeremy? McGrath, jump into the comments and let us know. Is he going to threaten? Is he going to take the crown? Are you no longer going to be the king of Supercross? Is Jett Lawrence now going to go down in the history books as the king of Supercross? This is insane to me. I almost laughed and choked on my words as I said it. It was so absurd. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a moto guy. Somebody wants to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Understanding the waters we're swimming in now, shark infested. McGrath, dude, you're the king. I personally, now, McGrath was from my era. When I was in the industry, McGrath was on the tail end of his career, but I remember McGrath very clearly as being a great ambassador for the sport, a great ambassador, and he wasn't selling donuts. Sure, we had some mainstream marketing get in with 1-800-COLLECT and a lot of even Bud Light. Bud Light was even back when Bud Light wasn't lame. Jeremy rocked that. A lot of outside sponsors. We still get that. But now what we're seeing is something different. Something is different. And what I really see is it comes down to the industry itself is in panic mode. And they're looking at Jetson to be the new McGrath, Ricky, Bubba, and be the darling of the sport, that they're going to save the sport. The sport's clearly on life support. Playoff rounds, I don't know, man. I'm still jury's out for that one. 72 Supercross wins, I just don't know. If I was a betting man, I would have to say no. I want to know what you guys think. Can Jetson, or not even can, will Jetson dethrone McGrath, the king of Supercross? Let us know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. In the meantime, we're going to blow the lid off this thing every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there. And if you enjoyed this video, I think you're going to love the next video on your screen, and there's an easy subscribe icon. For your convenience, as always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. I'll see you on the next video.